In a world full of mundane podcasts, one show rises from the ashes. Critics are calling it outrageous. Podcasts, as we know it, will never be the same again. Tonight, prepare for an epic journey where every step could be your last. The destination, a place where no maps can show. The mission, to rise above the rest. The danger, unimaginable. The reward, a shit ton of weed and laughs. It's going to blow your mind. This is 2 Big Bloods. So sit back, turn up the volume, grab your weed, get ready to light those bloods. To Be Blood Podcast, episode 42. We're back in studio. I have Frank Knox.
Yes, sir. What's up, Peezy?
As you can see, we're missing the Scott. More on that later. And of course, your host, the P to the double EZ. And we have a stacked show here tonight. I can't wait. The original duo, the tag team is back again. Frank Knox and Peezy, once again.
Rise from the ashes.
That's right. While the Scott is on lockdown because Walmart's got him in hostage. Hostage working.
Oh, he's working?
He's working. That's right. This is the last episode in our 420 series. Can you believe it?
It's been a long month.
It's been a long month of getting so fucking lit. In fact, we just smoked the joint before we came on air. So you already know it's going to be one of those shows. So just because it's the 420, I want to bring back the 30-second challenge. If you can call in and hold your rip for 30 seconds.
I got to redeem myself on that.
Maybe I'll give you the chance later, man. Hold on.
Give me the chance. I'm going to take the chance.
Oh, all right. Blood Talk, of course, later. Sports with Frank Knox and No Selling with the Scott live via satellite. Going down right here tonight. And then, of course, you heard about it on live. We'll see. I don't know where it's going to be live from. The moment you've all been waiting for, of course. The debut of the newest game show for the hottest podcast in all the world. Right here. Weed. Oh, sorry. Or weed. Words with weed. Debuts tonight. It's the ultimate Stone Spelling Bee. I can't wait. Phone lines are open. Call in, join on the conversation, 860-384-7110.
And what if people want to join the spelling bee? They want a chance to win a prize. I got some words for them to spell.
And they will comment on the post.
All right, so they got to comment on the post.
If you comment on the post, all right, what I'll do is I'll make sure to send a private link that'll allow them to join the game show, which will be happening later on at 7 o'clock.
All right, so if you want to join to win a prize, the Stone Spelling Bee, words with weed, comment on the live feed right now.
That's right. We're going to be giving away all kinds of stuff. We got prizes up the wazoo, baby. That's right. It's going down.
You never know we're going to pull out of her bag.
Exactly. And tonight might be your night to win a prize. Yeah. You know, just for being a stoner. I mean, this is the only place where you can win prizes for being high. It's the ultimate. You also
have to spell correctly, too.
Well, I mean, that's kind of like a given. It is a spelling bee, you know. Like Words with Friends, but Words with Weed. I mean, this is just was a brilliant idea when it hit. A brilliant idea, you know? So I'm so excited. I'm a little upset right now, though, at the Scott. You know what I mean?
Sean?
The Scott could not be here tonight. And this is devastating. This is devastating. How many episodes have we gone? Or at least we were here, even if it was via satellite. I mean, you were in quarantine.
I was in Miami on satellite.
You were in Miami for Super Bowl weekend.
Yeah.
You still were here. You still dialed in. You still did the whole show.
It's too bad. I hope Scott dials in with a live feed from Walmart.
You got stuck on lockdown.
Yeah.
From the COVID.
That's correct.
Because you thought you might possibly be infected. But you still did the show.
Still did it.
Live from the Knox residence. And now here we are, though. Here we are.
He's serving the community, man. People need toilet paper.
But come on.
So he's out there giving it to him.
He can go live, dude, from Walmart. I mean, do his job and still use the phone.
Yeah, man. I'd love for him to call in right now live from the toilet paper aisle at Walmart because there's going to be nothing in there.
It'd be empty.
Oh, yeah.
Bare bones.
It's going to be popping, though. Everyone's going to be peeking their head down. And he's going to be there. They're going to be asking for the toilet paper.
I wish the fucking Scott would, bro. I wish the fucking Scott would. He should call. If he's listening, he better call. Because I want to know what's going on at Walmart that's so fucking important that he had to miss the show tonight. Damn it.
Whatever, you know. He's still calling in via satellite. So.
That's right. No selling what the Scott was. Of course, you know, because he want to show up and just do his bit.
Well, that's what he's best at.
He wants to come in and run his gimmick. Scott.
He's a true worker.
He is a true worker. And just leaves with a hot dog and a handshake, too.
Yeah, no, he leaves with a bunch of empty beer cans.
Well, that's also true. Well, you know, I mean...
That's what he leaves with.
I hear you. Before I go any further, though, we got to get to my favorite point of the show. And I'm sure yours and everybody else that watches. And that is the ceremonial lighting of the blunt. So, Frank Knox, I need a lighter. And I ask you now, are you ready?
Yes, sir.
I said, are you ready?
I'm ready, Peezy.
Then, for the two of us in this podcast studio, and the hundreds watching at home on Facebook Live, on the Twitch, on the YouTube, on the Periscope, listening in, RTF Sports Network, www.2bbluntpodcast.com. That's right, you can watch us anywhere. We're everywhere, baby. Everywhere. Ooh, let's get ready to smoke it. Tell him, Frank.
And if you're not down with that, we got 2 words for you.
Smoke it! That's right. Light it if you got it. It's time to get this shit popping. Right here. King Palm loaded. Lighter.
Flame on.
Flame on, baby. That's right. Break it down. Bag it up. Roll it up. Hit that shit.
Break it down and bag it up. Break it down and bag it up.
Think you can tell me what to do?
Oh, man. Whoa. What's going on here?
With what, the weed or the can popping?
Oh, man. You know what? I got real concerned that in 42 episodes, this might be the one where it didn't hit or it didn't light or something devastating happened.
No, it's the last one time when Scott rolled up, it didn't hit.
It canoed like a motherfucker.
Yeah.
It canoed like a motherfucker. I can't be having that shit happen.
Well, I got a raw rolled up, so.
But listen, if I come out, call the place to be blunt, put the sign up behind me, and then I can't even get the blunt to light, that'd be sad, bro.
Can't even roll a blunt.
It'd be devastating. Who would I be after that? You know, who am I? I'm nobody.
I mean, fucking up one of those is real amateur hour because all you gotta do is grind it and stuff it.
Well, you might be right, but I tell you what, King Palm, yo, this is King Palm. And inside King Palm, I'm sure you're wondering what the strain of the week is for this week. And let me tell you, the strain of the week is something special I got. Guava Tangie is what they call it. That's right, Guava Tangie. And it's going to be one that's going to knock your socks off. the genetics. Guava Chem crossed with Tangie. That's right. A sativa dominant hybrid strain created through a potent cross of the lip puckering Guava Chem and Tangie strains. Also known as Clifford.
Clifford?
Yeah, that's right. It has an amazing, delicious flavor.
Like the big red dog?
That's right. Just like the big red dog. It's got a sweet citrus, smooth taste, hints of zest, lemon lime accented with sweet earth that will tickle your tongue, and smooth inhale and exhale will release even the most tense of days. That's right. The Clifford High is just an eye-opening as its flavor with clear-headed, energetic effects that are perfect for waking yourself up in the morning or getting a quick boost of energy during the day. Let me tell you why I fucking disagree with that whole summary, all right? Let me tell you something, Frank. I got this bag last night, right after I got home from work. Shout out to my man Chroma, yo, hooked it up. I come home. He tells me, that it's supposed to be like a sativa. I fucking ripped the bong 3 times, bro. Next thing you know, I woke up and it was like 6:20 at night, bro.
Jeez.
Assed out, lights off, TV off, just assed out in a recliner. No fucking lie. Can you believe it? So for them to say this is like a sativa, I feel like that's bullshit because this thing hits you like an indica.
Maybe you're just tired.
No, it's impossible. Impossible. I'm telling you right now. That's the shit, bro.
Well, we'll find out.
I know.
I just can't get it out of my mind. It's called Clifford. I just keep thinking of the dog now.
It is. It's just like the big red dog Clifford, bro.
I used to love those books.
Yeah? The Clifford shits were awesome, bro. The Clifford shits were awesome.
I was a big Clifford dude.
Yeah, I wasn't. But,
Back in my younger years.
They were awesome, but I wasn't like, a diehard.
I wasn't die hard, but I clearly remember it.
I mean, who could forget the big red fucking dog, bro?
Yeah, he was like a big red Labrador.
Big floppy ears, bro. What was the one who fought the crime, though? Scruff McGuff?
Scruff McGuff, yeah.
Bro, no. Oh, I need a lighter. This is devastating.
You have it.
This is devastating.
There's also Smokey the Bear.
Scruff McGuff, though. You used to send him into the schools, bro.
Yeah, he used to come in with the dare. He used to come in with the gimmick.
He used to come in with the dare, bro.
Yeah,
remember that
program,
shit?
Yep.
They had some dude dress up in some fucking Chuck E. Cheese looking at his costume.
Oh, yeah.
And they
with the tan overcoat.
The big fucking detective fucking... Yeah, dude. Oh, man, dude. Those were the fucking days.
Those were the days.
With the floppy fucking ears, bro.
Now kids have metal detectors and just armed police officers.
This is devastating.
Do they even still do like dare? I mean, when I was a kid, you used to see that they had cars and stuff branded for the dare program, but I haven't heard.
Oh yeah, dude. I mean, it was big back then.
It was big. Yeah,
it was big. I think I had like a dare T-shirt for like forever, bro.
Everyone, yeah,
forever.
You go to Hot Topic and buy one of those.
Fucking highest dude in Middletown, fucking rocking around with a dare shirt.
Well, the people that buy them are usually the people that smoke weed.
Right. It's like satire.
Yeah.
It's like that's right. Shove it in your fucking face.
Take this.
Exactly. But those were the fucking days, bro. Now look at us. Here we are now. That was like 6th grade. Now here we are. All these years later, running a podcast about smoking weed.
It's not about
smoking weed, but I mean, it's a very weed-friendly show. I think the audience and the listeners would agree. I mean, everybody's tuning in right now. I guarantee you is lighting that shit up, bro.
Yeah, someone's about to roll up.
Everybody fucking rolled up. We rolled up. That fucking Guava Tangie about to fucking light me on my ass, bro.
Yeah, let's just call it that. Let's not call it Clifford.
Well, we shouldn't call it Clifford. Clifford was like a nickname. You know what I mean? The Clifford shit was not meant to be like, and I don't even know where the nickname came from.
It doesn't even add up, though.
What do you mean it doesn't add up?
Like, Clifford isn't short for Tangie Guava at all. I mean,
I don't know.
How many of the same letters are in Clifford that are in Guava Tangie? 1, maybe? An I?
An I. No, I don't know. I just think because guava and the guava part is guava chem dog. So it's got to be something related to that.
So it's like Red Dog Clifford?
I guess, yeah, we could call it.
Is it like Clifford? So obviously they named it Clifford because of the dog and Chem Dog.
That pretty much is what we're going to say.
All right.
That's probably it.
I don't know.
Dude.
Sorry for asking so many questions.
No, I know. It's fine. I didn't understand it either, but when I went, did my research on the strain,
Just curious.
they say that it's a mix, and I don't see it. I don't see it. And I also don't see that it's a sativa, because like I said, it put me to fuck to sleep. So I'm really hoping this time we're going to have a little bit of a better run, because I can't have neither one of us fall asleep.
You can't GTS it.
No, definitely not.
CM Punk, baby.
Let's take a quick break. When we come back, we got to talk about these Zoom parties, bro. I got a lot to say from this past weekend right here.
I don't know if you should, man.
What's going down? 2B1 Podcast.
Yeah, you already know. Someone pass me the blunt. It's time to smoke. Already.
Rolling trees up, 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 rolling down trees up, rolling trees up, rolling trees up, rolling trees up, rolling trees up. Rolling trees up, rolling trees up, rolling trees up, rolling down trees up, like a rolling trees up, 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 rolling down trees up, rolling 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 down trees up.
My bag a bitch, she can read, call it bucking. Get it? Already at the clouds, no need to be looking. High. Smoke with my fam, get it gnarly, boy. I make them grams flip like the Hardy boys. I go hard, white boy, no nookie. I'm a starter, not a rookie. Chip up on my shoulder, you could call me tough cookie. This bag not for you, loud in the Toyota. The way we breaking trees, timber. Like Minnesota. I got the heat on me like Jamaican glands. I got the heat on me like Haitian fans. Peezy got the roller, so I'ma place a hand. We the best, y'all niggas hate it. Man, ballin' like a nigga made it. Got the MJ swag, had to fade it. Yeah, that's the haircut, nigga, what's up?
Rolling trees up, 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 rolling down trees up, rolling trees up, rolling trees up, ain't no joking, trees up, rolling trees up, rolling trees up, rolling trees up, no we be smoking, just give me the weed, just give me the weed, don't give me the weed, so give me the weed, so give me the strong ganja, rub and ganja, the sense in me, now give me the high grade weed, just give me the weed, make me smoke ya. All of me ganja planter, so me go so nothing like me early morning sleep and them no love it. Give me the high grade weed, just give me the weed and make me burn it. No me nah go crack it, no me nah go coke it. Yo just give me the weed and make me tongue it. So well if I touch me, I go touch it. Roll me, I go roll it. Yo give me the feeling, me say yo I make me feel it. No me nah go spill it, the weed me I go bill it. Give me the high grade weed and make me burn it. Yo we gun smoke them, we be smoke them, we be smoke all the trees. Smoking from me, smoking all the West Indies. Smoke the trees, me smoke the trees, till the eye them a bleed. Smoke me with, calla, tell them. Roll trees up, we are roll trees up, roll trees up, we be roll trees up, roll trees up, roll trees up, roll down trees up, roll trees up, we be rolling trees up, roll trees up, roll trees up, roll trees up, we be rolling trees up, roll trees up, roll down trees up.
Alcohol and weed, making Peezy feel so free. Free enough to snuff you up and give your girl some room to breathe. There's the pussy that you need. Punk bitch, you better go. Use the hoe. If you don't, take a hit of that dro. It's the master of the slow flow. Dutch splitting blunt pro. Gun toe. Cause a lot of people hate the bankroll. Girls know that I'm posted up at the bar. Could be sipping some Patron or sipping on some Poland bar. If whatever got the car. If you wanna take a ride, got the bottle in the purse and you the feeling to my pie. I don't lie. A lot of people wishing that they wore my shoes. They the same lame dissing, but they never make a move. Got the windows tinted up, so they'll never see inside. Whether day or it's night, they ain't peeping in my ride. Go ahead, girl, slide, cause it's only you and me. I'ma light me up a blunt and you can break me up more weed.
Rolling trees up, 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 rolling down trees up, rolling trees up, rolling trees up, trees up, roll them 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 trees up, roll down trees up, roll them trees up.
Guaranteed to give you the munchies. It's To Be Blunt with Peezy.
That's right. We're back. I don't know what happened there. Apparently, I didn't add the audio source, but that's okay. We fixed it at least. Like that. We're back, baby. That's right. 2B Blood Podcast. Phone lines are open. 860-384-7110. It's going down right here. We got the blood lit back up. It's going down. Me and Frank Knox in the building. Running solo. Yo, dude. Did you ever get to finish Ragnarok yet?
Episode like halfway through 5.
No. I was hoping that you finished it because I don't want to give too much away now.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know what's going to happen at the end. So I'm pretty much like I know what the cast of characters are.
Yeah, dude. No, dude. So fucking the wife just put me onto this show. She said, you have to see this show, Ragnarok. And it's
real good.
Yeah, it's like a foreign gimmick, but they got the English,
That's what threw me off. I was like, they're really like Norwegian.
Oh, yeah, 100%.
Like,
oh, yeah, they're speaking the native tongues.
Yeah. The old tongue.
Yeah. But it's a story loosely based on like Thor, basically. But like set in like modern times. About like a kid and his brother, and the dude ends up finding out that he's got these, powers.
You learn that right away, too, in, like, episode 1.
Oh, they don't play around.
Yeah.
They get right into it.
Yeah.
But only because, I didn't realize this till it was the end. Only because, bro, you got fucking 6 episodes. And after 6 episodes, then it's over. When it was done, I was like, wait, that's it?
So is this a one-shot gimmick? Or is this just the first
I can
season?
proudly say I found out this weekend they have been renewed for another season.
All right, cool.
So they're coming back again.
I
It
bet
probably
you-
won't be to 2021.
I bet you this time around it'll be a full 10 or 12.
Well, maybe. Yeah, absolutely. Well, I hope they would increase the episodes because I thought 6 was too short. But listen, if you guys are sitting home in quarantine, you got nothing to do, throw on Netflix and watch yourself Ragnarok. It is Peezy approved. Fire on Netflix.
Approved. Yeah, I mean, I'm like 5 episodes deep, and it's really, really, really good.
And staying on the foreign tip, I'll tell you what, another show that kills it that I started watching the other week, Money Heist.
Money Heist is really good.
If you've watched Money Heist, all right, that first season and second season, bro, have you so captivated that I couldn't even stop watching it. I couldn't stop. I was
I've only been through the first part. I just started the second, but
oh my god, bro! I'm telling, dude, it gets
the first part is really. It's just very, like the whole plan is just like amazing.
Yeah, and the way they flash back to like the planning of the plan and then the actual process of making it happen at the end, it was just incredible. It's incredible, and it was so clever in the way it was
dude's
done.
banging the inspector too. That's like chasing him down. It's just
Yeah,
like
dude.
it's like fucking great,
Dude, he's badass.
Yeah.
Sergio.
Yeah,
Sergio.
Yeah,
I'm telling you. Why does it say this? Why are these dudes telling me there's no sound, bro? Who says there's no sound? 1024. What?
no sound.
Says we got sound. I got sound.
What time was that? Just now?
It says we got sound under it. I'm dying.
I mean, I'll pull it up.
Pull it out. Check with them because I don't get it. Oh, it sounds like there was sound.
Yeah, but I think that was because I was not really live.
Oh, come on. No, don't say that. So what the fuck are people talking about, yo? So what I'm talking about. What is no sound, yo? Oh my god.
Skipping the
That's you listen to the comments, bro. Look at this. Never mind. Had to restart.
this is
Yeah, we're good. Flashback to like the planning of the plan and then the actual. I don't know why.
chopping up.
I don't know why it's doing that. I couldn't tell you. That's crazy. I don't know. We're losing track here. It's devastating.
Oh no. Well, I guess he said never mind. He had to restart. Yeah, cool. We're all good. Yeah.
All right. I don't know. It was freaking me
Yeah,
out.
it was on my phone. It was working. They were acting a little weird though. The feed.
Yeah, it was kind of strange, wasn't
It
it?
was like skipping ahead.
Yeah. Well, hopefully it's just like your Wi-Fi or something.
I probably just had to restart my app, just like.
Everyone's got to restart. Oh, God, here comes Harvey. Just get out of hand. Listen, Money Heist, though. Money Heist is about a show. It's a show about a group of people who try to like pull off the most elaborate heist. And it's kind of like an Ocean's 11 type thing.
Yeah, it's really good.
But it's like, it's so, I don't know, dude. I thought it was better than Ocean's 11, the way it was done.
I mean, the first part I loved. I thought it was 10 out of 10. What I do, I've watched a couple good movies on Netflix. The most fucked up one I'll just touch on real quick is called The Platform.
Yeah.
Have you heard of it?
Oh, yeah. Yes,
So
I've seen it.
Oh, you've seen it?
I've seen The
Dude,
Platform.
I fucking loved that movie. Now, that was a fucking good movie. What did you think of The Platform?
I loved it, bro.
I mean, just the whole thought process that this was a prison with, you don't even know how many floors.
Yeah, and you just eat, and you
the
have to eat
food
who's ever.
everyone's
Dude,
leftovers from the first people piss and shit on the floor.
it was disgusting.
I mean, I think they got down to like 200s or something at one point.
Dude, it was honestly the nastiest shit you've ever seen.
People were eating each other that were on lower floors. It was nuts.
It
dude.
was real
It was
intense,
nuts.
bro. I remember when I
Yeah.
seen that, I was like, what the fuck is that, bro?
It was trending. Like in the beginning of quarantine when all this lockdown shit started happening, that was something that was trending on Netflix and I watched. That was probably about a month ago.
My God, yo. They're telling us, just look at this. Everyone's giving us problems, yo. Ugh, we could just fucking easily.
Wow. It's skipping. Just like
Yeah.
Hippie said. That's what I heard on my phone too.
I wonder if it's any better now. This is devastating. Do we have to take a break, you
I'll
think?
have to,
Should we take a break and fix this audio problem?
No. We'll just keep it going.
All right. I mean,
We don't need to take a break, right? I mean, it's and now I'm in this Clifford shit again. It sounds clear to me. Yeah,
is it
sounds
still
clear to
going?
me,
We're
yeah.
still live?
Yeah, we're still live, man. You're bugging.
Well, I don't know. I'm trying to see my chat.
That's probably a Facebook problem.
The chat stopped working, yo.
The chat.
That's why I got nervous. I don't know what's going on now. This is devastating.
Oh man.
I think we're in trouble.
No, well, just fuck the chat, man. We got a show to run.
Oh, there we go. It's in. We're in. Thank God, yo. Why has everybody got to keep doing that to us? No longer. You want to stop disable the chat.
Yeah, that's it, man.
Listen, I want to know how many people have been doing Zoom meetings at home, right? If you've been doing Zoom meetings, comment in.
Everybody.
You know, the Zoom meetings have been the hottest thing right now. Everybody's just doing the Zooms.
Zoom in.
Get
That's all you
lit.
could do.
Doing these group parties, these happy hours, all
all
that
you could
shit.
do.
Dude, I mean, I get that. That's social distancing, you know?
They've been lit. We've been on a few.
Have we? Oh, boy, let me tell you. I was going to go over what we did this weekend. But instead, I decided that I was going to go right to this story from Saturday.
This was the weekend, yeah.
Yeah. So Saturday, I go in and we start a Zoom party on Saturday with a select group of people. Right? And there's probably like 8 or 9 of us. Right? Listen, I don't know what happened. I was down here in the studio. All right.
You were on it.
I
early.
had some beers down here. I had some shots down here. I had my whiskey down here, and I was just in the groove doing my thing, fucking pounding out some shot o'clocks, dude. How many of those did we do? Oh boy.
I was hurt the next day. I left the meeting at 11:45. I went to bed.
Dude, a hot mess.
You guys kept it going till like 1 or something, right?
Dude, yeah, it was a hot fucking mess too. It was ridiculous.
Yeah.
So at some point in the night, I lose it. I'm done. I'm blacked out. I don't know what's going on. I don't remember at least. And we're playing. Have you ever played Jackbox? Of course, you were there.
Yeah, I was at the Zoom meeting.
So we're playing. Just Jackbox is like an online game thing you can play with people via like phone or whatever. If anybody listening doesn't know.
Yep.
So
And
I'm the
they have it on
host.
TVs, I think, too.
Yeah, they can. You can play it on your Chrome browser and your TV. So I'm the host of this thing. And I'm over here doing my shit, getting, having drinks, having some shots, playing the stank, smoking my weed. Next thing I know, bro, I was done. I don't know what the fuck happened. Now, I wake up the next day. I remembered I came back during the night, but I checked my messages the next day because my brother texted me a few times. And he literally said, P, yo, you're done. Put the bottle down. You need to go to bed. And I was like, what do you mean? What is this all about? Like, I know I came back to life at like, at least 1 in the morning,
no,
you know?
Dude, you were fading at like 10:30.
Stop it.
Oh, yeah. I just saw the fucking progression of your litness. It's because you pour those full-ass glasses of peanut butter whiskey, and then you drink a heavy IPA on top of it. That's a lot of booze. Because this is like maybe 2.5 regular beers.
I mean, in potency, yes.
Yeah, so.
Yes. So I could see that. But hot mess, bro.
So you're drinking like 8 beers and like 2 cups of those.
Done.
Gone.
Trying to host the game, yo. I don't even know if I did a good job.
There's not much hosting. They host. I mean, it has a host already built on. All you got to do is hit play. What do you mean, man?
I don't know, bro.
It's not like you're a celebrity Jack.
So I come back to life in the middle of the night. Now I'm playing Yahtzee. After the
Yahtzee, I played Yahtzee.
Yeah, at the end of the night, after the games were over, I came back to life. Now I'm playing Yahtzee upstairs. So I woke up the next day. Bro, I was fucking wrecked.
Did you pick up any W's in Yahtzee? Or you don't remember?
No, I don't. I don't think I did any W's. I'm pretty sure Jess whooped on me the whole time.
Wow.
Yeah, probably trying to tell me where the hell to put my scores. And
oh, yeah.
Oh, God.
What are you doing? That's not
right.
Straight.
Yeah.
What do you mean large straight?
That's what's happening.
This dude's over here like 2, 2, 4, 5, 6. Yo, I got a large straight.
I don't know if they get lit like that, but she took real good care of me, yo. She made sure I was all right.
That's good.
So, and that's why I love her. But,
dude, yeah, it was a fun Zoom party, though. Shots.
It was a mess, bro.
Quarantine radio is coming back soon. But
are they?
But I mean, I'm sure you're going to touch about this in the news coming up soon.
Oh, yeah. We're definitely got to talk about,
the governor, what he said today. I think,
yeah,
things are going to be coming back to life soon.
Real fucking slow, though. That's the only thing. It's going to happen in such a slow time frame.
And it's almost like go out at your own risk still, too,
Yeah, absolutely. It's not going to be fucking...
I mean, I'm not going to go eat at a restaurant and have to wear a mask.
No, why would you?
Yeah.
Devastating. I mean, how are you going to eat, That's another problem. Is how the fuck would you eat after that? So... I don't know. Let's take a quick break. When we come back, we'll get blunt with our listeners and do a little sports, and we'll talk to the Scott. And then around 7 o'clock, we're going to debut the brand new hottest game on the hottest game show, on the hottest podcast all time. To be blunt, it's going to be Words with Weed. That's right. Right here.
Right.
Sometimes life can be a little stressful.
Damn, my bag is so low.
Sometimes the wait for the weed dealer can be just too much to bear.
I've been waiting all day for this guy.
Sometimes you need to take matters into your own hands. Sometimes you need a Loud Pack. Loud Pack is a subscription service that delivers the dankest of herb right to your front door. Each week we will provide 3 different Ziploc bags of the loudest herb to sample so you can choose what you like and send back what you don't. Let's see your weed dealer provide that kind of service.
Life is so much better without the weed, man.
Our Loud Packs are guaranteed to put you in the chillest of moods, whether it's dealing with family on the holiday or simply binge watching your favorite series online.
Loud Packs may cause dry mouth, insatiable hunger, giggles, drowsiness, anxiety, increased sexual desire, panic attacks, temporary loss of bodily functions, increased heart rate, paranoia, hallucinations, slow reaction time, and short-term memory recall issues. Please use as often as you'd like.
Sign up today for your Loud Pack.
Hit up the IG or Facebook. We got more exclusives on the way. More exclusive. Less coronavirus.
The first thing I turn on.
To Be Blunt Podcast.
That's right. We're taking it in. It's like I'll turn into a party up in here. gotta do like one of these things, like a jersey.
You know what's gonna be a party? 8 p.m. tonight, baby.
Oh boy. Which brings me right into where we gotta start the show, because it's time to get blunt, and I gotta talk right about it. Absolutely. Dude. Woo-hoo. Tonight at 8 o'clock on Facebook, on Instagram, it's gonna be the ultimate battle, the ultimate showdown. Bone Thugs and Harmonies, Crazy Bone versus 3-6 Mafia's DJ Paul.
Dude, it's gonna be lit.
It's gonna
be so sick.
Oh man, dude.
What are they doing? Verse for verse or something?
I don't even know, bro.
Yeah.
Is that what it is?
It's probably gonna be like 2 hours long.
Verse for verse?
It may be verse for verse.
That's a lot, dude.
Or it could be beat for beat. But you know what's gonna happen is the only thing, I mean, I'm gonna think we're gonna hear some shit that we didn't even know Crazy Bone had maybe influence in producing. Besides Bone Thugs and Harmony.
True.
Because if you want to put DJ Paul versus Bone Thugs and Harmony, I mean, I can only think of maybe like 5 bangers for Bone Thugs, right?
Yeah.
For 3-6 Mafia, I mean, it's just like
unlimited
tapes, dude.
unlimited amounts.
Yeah.
It's gonna, but it's still gonna be sick. The ultimate showdown, bro. I mean, they were the hottest groups back in the day.
Yeah, West Coast versus the South. They weren't really. There was no rivalry though. It was just all for the love. But
no, it's gonna be dope, bro.
It's gonna be sick.
It's gonna be dope. It's gonna be fucking dope, bro.
So that's probably why you're wearing the bandana on your arm, is for DJ Paul.
DJ Paul, bro.
DJ Paul
doing my thing.
That's
right. Exactly. You nailed it, bro.
I was trying to figure it out. That was Chris Jericho, but now I realized for DJ Paul.
Well, dude, it's not Chris Jericho. I tried to tell you that before. You know, this is not a Chris Jericho thing. It stretches out into a face mask that you can wear. You know?
No, I know.
So at the time, you know, I was just rocking that. That was what I was gonna do. And then I take it on and off at work, depending on where I am in the building. So, like, if I'm in a private office, I don't have to like keep it all the way on, and I'll just wrap it on my wrist, because it's not like the most comfortable thing to have to wear all day, but it's better than some of those masks, you know.
Because every time I wear my mask, my glasses just fog up.
That means you're not wearing it right.
What do you mean?
I mean, you gotta put the mask higher, you know.
Maybe a little higher, yeah.
Yeah, and that should take care of that, because anyone with glasses has run into that problem, you know. That's really what it comes down to.
I only wear mine when I go to like gas stations and grocery stores.
Oh, really?
I just usually take my glasses off.
Oh my God, bro. And it's been wild out there, you know. Speaking of the fucking Rona and the mask, you know, they have these protests going on, right? In Connecticut. I did another one. I ran it about this last week, bro. These people protesting to reopen the state, you know. They just want a full-fledged reopen. Like, it's happening slowly. Like, let them do it the right way. Like, what are these people thinking they're going to achieve by going out there and doing that shit, you know?
I mean, people are going to protest anything and everything in the world, you know? If you give them any reason to protest something, they're going to do it. There's just those select people that's what makes them tick, I guess, is just rebel.
Oh, yeah, well, you know, it's fucking stupid. Because then you got guys like this guy, Audrey Whitlock, who was the leader of the North Carolina protest against the stay-at-home. And what's he do? Test positive for the Rona.
Yeah.
Probably out there protesting, touching people and shit. You know, look, now jabroni, you know. And it's just all that shit's getting fucked up, bro. You got fucking Trump out there telling people to fucking drink disinfectants and shit.
Oh, yeah, that Lysol is proven to kill it.
And UV lights and shit and whatever.
It's not telling people to do that shit, though.
Yeah, but listen, but then you got idiots like this guy in Kansas, you know, who fucking chugged a bunch of cleaning product. And now
that'll shit fuck you up for life, bro.
The state's health officer or health department officer is trying to like sue Trump for it.
Yeah,
You know?
that's bullshit.
Like, what is that all about? That's ridiculous, bro. This whole thing is getting so out of hand.
It's just become a hoax. I mean, you have all this shit now with Bill Gates and the new headlines that, you know, he could create computer viruses. He's created human viruses before. And I mean, people are just got nothing better else to do.
I hear that.
You know, they're just making headlines.
Well, you know what I've been doing? You know, last week I was telling you guys about how I was, you know, working on the DJ shit. Well, guess what? I've also been secretly working on new music, baby.
Oh, really?
Yeah, dude. Peezy the Get High rapper.
Wow, this
working on some new shit, bro. I've been dying, right, to spit some shit.
Musicians been probably thriving during this quarantine. I was wondering when the new shit was coming out.
Bro, so I hear this beat, all right, which catches me. And as soon as I hear it, I'm like, dude, this shit is some fucking, it's some club music, you know? Got me all hyped. I was ready to go. I was all fired up. Like if I was DJing, I'd play that shit, you know? I'd get all fired up.
Some crunk?
Some like crunk, you know, dirty South shit. So I hear the beat, and I'm like, I gotta rip this. So I go ahead. I write this verse here. And I'm like, listen to it, and I'm like, oh man. I'm like, I need Frank Knox to hear this shit. Now I feel kind of unprepared, you know.
Oh man, here comes the southern accent already. I feel kind of unprepared.
I feel a little unprepared.
Oh, it's already coming out. He's working it in. I feel a little unprepared.
I was thinking about, you know, doing a little live rendition of the new song. I want to know if the listeners would like something like that.
Dude, I want to listen to it. So you haven't even recorded this or anything?
I haven't even recorded it, bro. I just wrote it.
You wrote the full song, just one verse?
Just one verse right now, but it was enough.
Is it a hook?
The hook's already good to go in the beat.
Oh, it's already sampled in?
It's a sample, right? Right. So you think we should do it? So you want to try this out?
I mean, you're the one spitting. I'm definitely down to listen.
Ah, man. Oh, I don't know if I'm ready for this. All of a sudden, I get nervous.
Oh, stage fright.
Kind of, yo. It feels like it's kind of like stage
fright.
Let's see if I can do this. This is fire, right?
Pop that pussy. Pop that pussy.
Yeah, dude, it's fire. Yeah. Let's see if I can do this shit. Fuck that, yo. I'm going around, I'm letting everybody know it's the white boy with the flow. Something like that little dicky, but my dicky always grow. Man, these bitches better know I ain't playing on the low. Are you fucking with a bro? Watch out, Peezy finna blow. You know I'm louder than the loudest bro. Book me for a cameo, then they hear me on the radio and like an undertow. I just wanna take my hoe, put her up in my chateau, take it down to Mexico, then let her ride the rodeo. See me in the club, you know I'm burning on that do-si-do. Curdy wanna kick me out, throw me out the fucking dough. Don't you know I'm Peezy though? Get high rapping know me, bro. See me throwing dollars at these tigers, I'm Exotic Joe. Keeping like an Indian, they thinking I'm a Navajo. When they get a whiff of this, I'm giving them that vertigo. Add a couple shots and now they squinting like this Tokyo. Now they finna pop it while I'm telling you I told you so. I still got that shit.
That was fire.
What? Man. Woo! Shit. That was wild, yeah. You know what I mean? I wish the callers would call in a freestyle of this shit. Phone lines are open. 860.
You just wrote a fire
384.
It's like, yo, now freestyle is gonna be way worse.
Yo, I think I still got it, yo.
Yeah.
I think I still got it. It's an exclusive right there. Peezy, pop that.
I mean, I could probably freestyle it maybe later on in the show if the beat comes on, but I can't do it right after that.
Well, I got the beat right on deck, bro.
Yeah, if someone calls in, I'll freestyle with them.
that was
you know, but to just come after a fresh 16 that's been, written like that, I mean, nah, I can't do that.
Man, so everybody tuning in right now, we're about to get into a little sports of Frank Knox, but first, if you were selected to be a contestant.
Contestant.
That's right, contestant.
If you were selected to be a contestant.
Fuck! God damn it! If you were selected to be a contestant on our newest game show, Words with Weed, I will be sending out the info to you. And when you get it, join the room. And by 7 o'clock, we will have the game show started, so be ready. Right here on To Be Blunt Podcast.
When it comes to sports, there's only one man for the job. The best analysis in the game right here from the 2B Blood Newsroom. It's Frank Knox.
Yo, yes, sir. We're back. Another week in sports with nothing happening besides wrestling.
Devastating.
But, there was a big thing that happened last Thursday while we were going to go off air, and that was the NFL draft.
Yeah.
First ever virtual draft. My thoughts on it were it was cool to have, but it was really boring to watch without really seeing the authentic interactions between players and their families live. And they had the Zoom thing, but it was delayed. It was weird. But there wasn't much news that and a lot of trades that I was expecting did not happen in the NFL draft. The biggest news out of the first round of the draft ended up being just the Packers trading up to select in the first round quarterback Jordan Love when they have Aaron Rodgers. I mean, Aaron Rodgers is easily a top 3 quarterback in the NFL right now. Has been for the past 10 years. And the guy has never thrown to a first-round receiver because the Packers have never selected a wide receiver in the first round as, a talent next to Aaron Rodgers. I think he has 2 touchdowns in his career to a first-round tight end and wide receiver, and I think it's like Mercedes Lewis.
Damn.
A tight end.
Yeah.
But, I mean, this was the situation Aaron Rodgers was drafted into when the Packers had Brett Favre. So he's been in this kid's position. I think they're going to give him a fair shot probably for the next 2 years easily. But they should have put an offensive threat around him when they could have, when this draft was filled with wide receivers and they went quarterback first round with Jordan Love. Yeah. Some people think that was no one projected him to be a first-round pick. And then the Eagles, they took Jalen Hurts when they have Carson Wentz. Wentz has been hurt, so I could see their plan. And Jalen Hurts he's an all-around football player. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if he played mostly like a wildcat quarterback in the NFL because he's a dual threat with his legs and his arm.
Okay.
But the big news is that sports are officially coming back because on the first sport is going to be starting, I think, on May 7th, and that's NASCAR. So the drivers, they're going to be back on the track. They're going to be going in loops.
Is it only like specific tracks, or is it like?
Yeah, I think it's going to be specific tracks. I don't really know the details. I think the first race is in Dallas, but it's going to be the first sport back. I'm sure it's just going to be essential personnel. They're probably going to all have been tested and have been quarantined.
Damn.
And the NBA is going to be coming back. The MLB has been talking about coming back in June. Things are going to start happening, but they're going to be coming back with nobody in the stands. And
that's going to be weird. Yeah, it's like the new norm, I guess, right?
When this was first talked about, players like LeBron James was like, I ain't playing no games in front of teams. And then Donovan Mitchell got coronavirus, and Rudy Gobert got coronavirus. And then, Kevin Durant and Marcus Smart, all these other players, and now he's okay with, he wants to play, he's going to play. Everyone wants to play. They're going to finish the season. It's going to be no crowd. But hey, I mean, it's going to be sports, and that's what we're all missing. Everyone's missing their sports.
I mean, it's like all you got's WWE out right now in AEW.
And it's crap.
And
it's
NXT.
Crap. It's crap, though.
It's very weird. It's still very weird to me, that whole thing.
It's very, very, very weird.
Like, I'll never understand what made them choose to, like, continue doing these weird shows with nobody out there. I mean, at least, like, AEW has somebody outside, you know?
They put their workers out there. Yeah, but that was cool. But overall, the AEW, though, is like Chris Jericho on commentary. That's what I've been reading. That's been carrying the company. But, hey, man, but the only thing that I've been looking forward to and I've been hype about and I'm looking forward to again this Sunday is the 10-part documentary, The Last Dance, featuring the Chicago Bulls and Michael Jordan, the final season.
Everyone's talking about it, and I still haven't finished it.
So, episodes 3 and 4 came out this weekend.
Yeah, I'm not even there.
And, dude, I mean, it is just unbelievable. It's just never enough. Like, I could watch this for 10 hours straight, man. And it's going to be, I mean, the stories between Michael Jordan and the Detroit Pistons was kind of the feature this weekend.
Yep.
And the Chicago Bulls fought, and they couldn't beat the Pistons. I think then finally the third year, they lost to him 2 years in the Eastern Conference Finals. The third time that Jordan, the whole team bulked up, they put on muscle. They finally beat him. And Isaiah Thomas and the Detroit Pistons walked off and didn't shake their hand.
Come on.
And the internet and everyone on Twitter has been going nuts because it's so unprofessional and unsportsmanlike. And Isaiah Thomas still won't admit he was wrong.
Why?
And Michael Jordan, the whole time in this documentary, is like, I don't give a fuck what you show me. That dude's still kind of a piece of shit. And, I mean, Jordan busted his ass, man. And it took him a couple years to gain his feet, gain his strength, and gain the team around him.
But
when they beat the Pistons, that's when the dynasty started, bro. 6 rings. 6 rings. You know, because they won that first year.
Yep.
And then they just kept 2 3-peats later. And we're at the final championship in the third 3-peat. And then they start documenting Dennis Rodman. How in the middle of the season, once Scottie Pippen came back after being out for like 25 or 35 games, him and Jordan had to carry the load. So Scottie Pippen finally comes back 35 games later. He goes to Phil Jackson and Michael Jordan, and he goes, yo, I need to take a vacation. What do you mean? You know, it's the middle of the season. What do you mean you got to take a vacation? Yo, I need to go to Vegas for 48 hours, get my mind straight. I'll be back. So they let him go. I guess, long story short, he didn't sleep for 48 hours. He got fucked up. He got wasted. Michael Jordan had to fly to Las Vegas, knock on the door with Carmen Electra in his bedroom, because that was his girlfriend at the time.
That's right.
And bring Dennis back for practice. He shows up in plaid pajama pants, running drills, and they thought they would have to warm him up into to drills. So they were doing like some type of Indiana running drill, where the slowest guy had to pass. I don't know. It was an intense running drill.
Okay.
But anyways, they all went slow so they could keep at Dennis's pace. I guess Dennis Rodman came back from that vacation and ran laps around these guys after a 2-night bender, and they went on to win their 6th championship with the help of the Worm.
Of course they did.
Dennis Rodman, I mean, the bad boy.
Yeah, I mean, Dennis Rodman was the man. I mean, he was like the Ric Flair of the fucking
with the hair
of the Bulls.
And that year when he came back, when Scottie Pippen came back, that's when he debuted that 3-3 in his hair that looked like the cheetah print.
Yep.
There were Scottie Pippen numbers.
Yeah.
But I mean, that team was great, dude. The Chicago Bulls.
They were the D team, bro.
Yeah, Michael Jordan, Scottie, B.J. Armstrong.
They were the fucking team.
Rodman, Longley, Kukoc.
Yeah, dude. Wild. Fucking wild. And now Now, they had run through a lot of great players, but that no one will ever be the man.
No, and a lot of dudes that have been, like, current NBA players been talking shit. Like Draymond Green.
Really?
And he's like, oh, yeah, that's cool. Mike dominated his era, but he wouldn't dominate in the current NBA. Like, dude, get the fuck out of here. Michael Jordan is the greatest basketball player of all time. It doesn't matter if he played in the 30s, 40s, 50s, 2000s, 90s, 80s, or today. He was Michael Jordan, jump man,
Jump man.
And that's all I got for sports, man. Until next week.
Right, listen, that's it. We got to get Scott on satellite, bro. We got Scott, I think, on satellite. Let's find out.
Peezy, Knox, what's good? All right. No selling via satellite this week. Let's go, baby.
Scott via satellite.
All right. So, listen, we got a lot to start off. I'm going to have to start with what's lit because I'm not really sure if there was anything else that was lit. So I want to talk about SmackDown,
man. Got one person?
SmackDown this week, a.k.a. the celebration of 25 years of the game Triple H, okay?
Oh, wow.
The best part, only good part, was when Triple H came out at the end for the last segment, all right? As I was watching, I'm thinking, dude, they're going to have Hunter. He's going to end up getting interrupted by somebody like a Sami Zayn, and it's just going to be a pedigree on him, and that'll be the end of the show. That's not what happened. Instead, we got the roast of Hunter Hearst Helmsley. All right. You had HBK come out. First, you had the no water bottle, though. They took the water bottle away from Hunter. Can't spit with COVID going on. So couldn't do the spitting water. HBK comes out, gives him a few digs. Then, of course, you had Shawn Michaels and Stephanie throw shade at each other, which I thought was hilarious. But the guy that took the cake was none other than the roast master, Vinnie Mac, okay?
Oh, man, I couldn't believe Vince McMahon came out.
He did, man. He came out. We saw a different side of him, more out of the box.
What's going on, guys?
Maybe it's because he just lost the XFL to bankruptcy. Maybe it's because Mania got canceled, pretty much.
Some people are saying he's losing his mind.
Wow.
He might be, and you know what? He just lost a lot of money, so, I mean, that might be enough for him to lose his mind. But, yeah, this pandemic's doing wild things, I guess, with Vinnie Mac, and I think it kind of showed on camera on Friday night, but I kind of liked it. I kind of like seeing a different side of Vince. So I don't know. I thought it was really cool. But now to get into the shits. All right. We learned about some more releases recently. Okay. Including Cain Velasquez and Jerry Briscoe. Now I'm sure they saved a pretty penny by releasing Cain Velasquez, but the rumor now is that anybody that wants a release that they will grant it. Which makes me wonder, like, what could happen out of that? If that truly is the case, will we see a huge group of talent just come together and just walk out on the company, take their releases? Are they really going to let somebody like a Daniel Bryan or an AJ Styles or a Sasha Banks leave the company if they said they wanted to?
There's no way.
I don't think so either. So we'll have to see what comes out of that.
What do you think's going to happen, though? I mean, if like a bunch of guys walk out, and then all of a sudden, a few months down the line, everything opens back up. And now they have a depleted talent pool after they signed all like the top talent, the top indie talent, everything they could to lock these guys down. Now they're just letting them go.
I mean, who knows? But then at that point, they have a choice. They don't have to just re-sign. They could go elsewhere. But do you want to like give them that risk of going elsewhere? It'll be interesting.
It sure will be.
We'll see. We'll see. But now let me get into Monday Night Raw, okay? Or as I like to call it, now it's the Monday Night Vegas show with the Los Boricuas 2020, okay?
What is going on with that? I feel like the entire Raw the past like 2-3 weeks has been like revolved around the, as you call it, the Los Boricuas 2.0.
Yeah, dude, Peezy, this group easily gets 90 minutes of the show every week. And you know what, though? If Zelina keeps showing up in those stripper heels, you know what? And she wants whatever time she can get, I'd probably give it to her, too. But, yeah, aside from all that on Monday Night Raw, you know, getting all of Andrade, all of Austin Theory, all of Garza there, we also had Samoa Joe return to commentary, which I always like Joe. It makes me wonder, though, does that mean his in-ring career is ending? Because if he's back on commentary, he's very injury-prone, so I'll have to wait and see there. But Samoa Joe back on commentary, which made me think, I'm like, Does that mean like Lawler's not there on the show because he's like high risk and maybe travel, all the time from Memphis to Florida there? But then at the very end of the show, we did see Jerry Lawler. He was there for the contract signing between McIntyre and Rollins. But then I realized something. I realized that Jerry Lawler is not afraid of COVID-19. But he is likely very afraid of COVID-15, COVID-16, and COVID-17.
Oh, my.
Anyway, so also on Raw, though, we saw, you right there, Peezy?
I don't know. I just took a giant rip off this low-key vape pen, and now all of a sudden, my throat's on fire. And that's definitely not from the COVID.
Oh, man. Well, also on Raw, we saw that Apollo Crews is now out of Money in the Bank, okay? Which the Money in the Bank tagline, by the way, if you didn't know, is the risk is worth the reward. So for all the talent that's risking by traveling and possibly catching COVID, it's worth the reward for them to grab the briefcase, just so you know.
I mean, is there really any shock, though? Because I knew as soon as they gave him the spot, I was like, they're ripping that thing out from under them at some point.
Dude,
they never give that guy the ball.
He has probably had the most stop and go career I've seen in recent memory in WWE. It's absolutely crazy.
Listen, if you're talking about a guy that wants to, like, if people should walk out, like Apollo Crews should be topping the fucking list.
Right? He might have to hobble out on those crutches now, though, if he wants to stay in gimmick. But anyway, did you at least see that slap, though, that he gave Andrade?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, my God.
Go throughout the arena.
He slapped him so hard. Dude, the only thing that was harder than that slap was Patrick Clark's Junkies when he opens his DMs to minors, okay?
Oh, wow. God, Scott, throwing the shots out.
Yeah, so let's get into this next one. Yeah, that's right. The Velveteen Dream, okay? He denies having talked inappropriately through DMs late last week to a minor, okay? But let me tell you, if you've seen the evidence that's online against him, dude, it's pretty substantial, okay? There was a photo sent, okay? He's already admitted that the photo is his. He said somebody took it from his personal collection. So he's already verified that the photo is of him, okay? There's audio because he apparently wanted to hear the person's voice, let them hear his voice. Dude, if you listen to it, sounds just like him, okay?
No, dude.
Yeah. And then on top of that, the timeline fits perfectly because this was last Thursday. He said for 45 minutes he was going to open up his DMs. And guess what? That's when he did it. And that's when when he opened the DMs, that's when all this went down. So he posted online that he said he was opening them, and then sure enough, this is when all this stuff happens. So I'm guessing, even though it looked like Velveteen Dream was the number one contender going for Adam Cole's NXT title, I don't think we're going to be seeing Velveteen Dream for a while. Don't think we're going to be seeing him on NXT in the near future. Don't going to see him around the Performance Center, and we're definitely not going to see him in 2K21, the video game from WWE. But
there's a reason for that.
There isn't a 2K21 this year. All right. He won't be in 2K21 because there won't be a 2K21, okay? We broke the news late last week on the show that 2K21 will not take place this year as part of that investor call. And but instead we've learned now that WWE is going to be releasing a new video game called Battlegrounds. Peezy, have you checked this thing out?
Listen, I watched the trailer and my jaw dropped. All right? I couldn't believe it. It's like a cartoon.
Dude, it really is. I mean, I've never seen a game before where you can feed John Cena to an alligator, but that makes me wonder, are all the matches in the game in Florida just like in real life? You know, because that's where all the gators are. All right? But the game totally reminds me of WWE All-Stars and NFL Blitz, but it just seems so animated that, I don't know, I wouldn't be seen playing this game. I would totally be seen more likely to inject Lysol into my veins.
Oh, my God. Like Donald Trump says to do. Listen, I tell you,
exactly
it's like
what he said to do, and you know what? Somebody actually did it. And that somebody is none other than former Ring of Honor champion Pierre Carroulet, or better known as PCO.
No.
Okay? Now, we say PCO is not human, okay? And guess what? He went ahead and does non-human things, I guess, and has injected himself with Lysol. But who am I to say, okay? This guy was just following a WWE Hall of Famer's advice so that maybe he too can one day be in the WWE Hall of Fame, okay? I mean, if there was any other wrestler that should inject Lysol into themselves, it should probably be Duke the Dumpster Drosy, okay?
Not Duke, damn it. Not Duke. I can't believe PCO went and injected himself when he doesn't even have the COVID.
So, yeah, I totally think Duke the Dumpster Drosy should probably be the one to do that, drink bleach or whatever the president says for him to do. But with that said, Peezy, let's take out the trash. I'll see you in Knox next week. Peezy, back to you, man.
All right, Scott, thanks for joining us this week. We'll see you next week in studio, damn it. At least they better let you in studio.
I know. I hope so. I hope to be there, man.
All right. Thanks, Scott.
All right, later.
Shutting down the city. It's the number one. To be blunt with Peezy.
That's right. The Scott live via satellite.
Via satellite. Yeah, dude.
Dude, are you ready for what's about to go down? I don't know if you're ready.
I'm about to light up, in memoriam of Curtis Axel.
And
Axelmania.
Axelmania is about to go down.
He got fired.
That's right. Well, we got something we got to get into right here. That's right. It's going to be a huge, huge, huge show. I hope you guys are ready. Oh, no, I didn't mean to do that. That's devastating. Are you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
I'm ready. I'm ready. Let's get everybody in the room. No, you guys should all be able to unmute yourselves now.
Yo, is anyone there?
There we go. There we go.
We have callers on the line.
Oh, shit.
Yo, you guys all there?
I feel like I just been born. What's going on, everybody?
What's up?
What's up?
We're going to have to move us down here. We'll take up this, occupy the square down here. Look like the Brady Bunch in here.
Where I got everybody on the same screen.
So we're about to play the hottest new game show. Are you guys ready for this?
No.
Yeah.
I hope so. Listen, I hope you guys are ready. I've been dying to do this. Words with Weed. It's going to be the hottest thing in all podcast history right here. And we're going to debut it. Are you ready? I'm ready. Are you ready?
Yeah, man.
I'm ready.
We have a group, a Zoom full of participants, we're going to play it.
Then we're going to get right into it. The hottest game show in the hottest podcast in all time. 2 People Podcast. This is Words with Weed. That's right. Words with Weed. And here are the rules for our participants. This is much like a spelling bee, except we're going to be smoking the whole time. So what's going to happen is you will have your chance to answer, a spelling bee question. Listen, I'm fucking high as fuck, bro.
You have a chance to spell
goddamn. That's right. Spell fucking. Thank you.
Thank
you. Fuck. The joint went out. Probably that's a good thing.
30 seconds. Obviously, no looking at your cell phone or another device.
You're gonna get a whole minute to spell the word we give you. But first, before you spell the word, you have to take a giant rip of weed before we give you the word to spell. So that's gonna be how it's gonna go. Let's introduce our contestants. Right here. Play it starting from the top. And I'm going to read off as you guys put them. That's what it's going to be. We got Candace Blood. Of course, your host, Peezy. I'm not playing, but I'm in there. Woohoo! Goddamn. We got Amber. We got DJ DNA. We got Meg Barr. You guys all remember Goof, Chef Goof from our episode 27.
What up?
And of course, on the bottom, Dustin Nelson.
What?
That's right, the Dustin Nelson.
Amber looks like it could be Hippie Dickie Moon's cousin or sister or something. Yeah?
They might be related. We'll never know. We'll never know. So where do you want to start, Frank? I mean, I guess it's the host call. How do you want to do this? What do you think we should start with? Who wants to be first here?
No, we're going to just start.
You want to pick? Who do you think?
We're going to start with Megan Barr. We're going to start in the center.
Megan Barr, are you ready to be the first contestant in the history of Words with Weed? All right. You're required to take one rip right there. Yup.
Well,
and Frank Knox is going to give you the word you need to spell.
All right, Megan. The word is miscellaneous.
You got 1 minute on the clock. Spelling bee rules apply.
Okay, miscellaneous. MISCELLANEBUS.
Ooh.
What's that?
No, that's incorrect. It's actually MISCELLANEEOUS.
Sorry, Meg.
Miscellaneous.
I'm going down.
Sorry, Meg. You did not correctly spell the word miscellaneous. You do not get one of our prizes. I can't wait to debut what the prizes are.
That's
I thought
right.
you were going to pick like easy words.
What? Who said that? Goof? That means Goof, you're up next.
You're up next.
That's right, Goof. Are you ready to be the second contestant in history right here on Words with Weed? We have a word for you, so right now, take your biggest pull you can. Frank Knox is going to give you a word. Feel free to ask us how to use it in a sentence. I mean, spelling bee rules apply. Just remember that. Amber drinking in the corner. I like your style.
Goof. How you doing, brother? That's right. Your word, my friend, is going to be something I think you may enjoy taking once in a while.
Shit.
Hallucinogen.
Oh. Hallucinogen, that's it.
Hallucinogen.
1 minute on the clock. Your time starts now.
Fuck.
Oh, shit.
Damn! He takes them, but he doesn't know how to spell them.
Oh!
I told him, dude. All right, hallucinogen. HY. Nope, that's not right.
I think you're trying to spell hydro.
For whatever reason, I was just thinking it was Y and it was psychedelic.
That is true.
30 seconds, Goof. 30 seconds.
I don't know.
He's not even going to try.
Hill, HIL, I don't know. I suck.
I feel better now, though.
Come on.
You should really feel better. I can cook anything.
Well, he's got 10 seconds.
Wow.
Sorry, Goof.
Well,
you also have been disqualified.
So, for everyone out there, hallucinogen. HALLUCINOGEN.
I definitely would have got that wrong. There's no fucking way.
I'll have been easy.
What?
Would you been able to spell that without knowing it?
I mean, yeah, probably I would have tried. I don't know.
You gotta try. Yeah, you gotta try.
I would have tried, goddammit. And just for that, you know who's next. DJ DNA, you're a third contestant right here. On Words with Weed, the hottest game show, on the hottest podcast in the history of the world. To be blunt with Peezy, baby. Are you ready to be our next contestant? He's hitting the weed now. We're gonna let that fly. That's his rip. He's taking his rip. Frank, why don't you give him a word?
Well, the word is gonna be quarantine.
Oh, a word that you should all know by now. Because we've been talking about it nonstop for the past, 6 weeks?
I feel like this is cheating. I hope I get this wrong.
DJ DNA, you got a minute on the clock.
I hope I get it wrong. Quarantine. QUARITIN?
No. Incorrect.
Does he get more than one try?
Yeah, you could try again. Yeah, you could try again.
Does he do that? I think if they say it, that's it.
Is that your final answer? I'll give you one more chance because you should know this.
Right, you're really giving it in.
I'm under pressure though. I
feel like if he's got to take another chance, he's got to take another rip of weed.
Most used word.
You got to hit the weed again if you're going to get a second chance. You got to hit the weed again.
Quarantine.
It's gonna take too long. I gotta fire it up.
How do you what?
I'm done. I got it. I didn't get it.
Listen,
I thought when I gave him that word, it was a give me.
It was done.
I know.
It was a wrap.
QUARANTIN. Quarantine. Quarantine.
Oh, I said I instead of
Oh, man. Well, where do we got to go next, Frank? Why don't you pick our next contestant?
All right.
Those aren't special ed questions.
What do you think?
We're going to go to the top right. We're going to go Amber.
Amber, are you ready to be contestant number 4 right here on the 2B Blunt podcast to play the hottest game show on the hottest podcast of all time, 2B Blunt with Peezy? You are the 4th contestant. I can't believe you made it this far. Nobody has passed this yet. Nobody's passed. I mean, this is incredible. This might be the new game show that's going to take the airwaves, baby. This is going to be it. We're going to take us to new heights. Right here, 2B Blunt podcast. Go ahead, Frank. Why don't you give Amber her word for right here for the number 4 contestant?
Amber, the word is terpenes.
Ooh, I like that. 1 minute on the clock.
Terpenes.
Your time starts now.
Terpenes.
Turbulence?
Terpenes.
I can't hear you. What was it?
P-E-N-E-S.
Terpenes.
Terpenes? Okay.
Yes. Which is
Turpines.
What was that?
Terpenes?
Terpenes.
Turpines.
Do you want the
No.
definition of terpenes before you spell? I don't know if you really understand. Can you repeat the word after me? Because I don't think you could hear me well. It's terpenes.
What?
It's the organic compounds that provide aroma and flavor in cannabis.
Oh,
Terpenes.
I know that word.
I just spelled that one.
Terpines?
Incorrect. Terpenes.
Listen, I mean, I can't believe this.
She spelled terpenes.
The turpines.
I would have gotten closer on that one.
Well, what do you think? Who's going to be next on the fly?
Quarantine? You gave him quarantine? You gave me terpenes?
Well, I figured you smoked.
Oh, my God. I can tell you what.
All right, I have a bonus word for you.
right.
I have a bonus word for you. Since you're complaining, spell intergalactic.
Oh, shit.
INTERGALACTIC.
Can you spell that one more time?
INTERGALACTIC.
I feel. Are you saying ZTIC?
Is anybody paying attention here?
I'm trying to, goddammit. I'm the host.
Am I tripping? It's intergalactic. INTERGALATIC.
That's what she said.
Oh, that's what she said. All right, cool.
Does
I'm
that go
tripping.
there? That's what she said? Does
Yeah.
that work there?
That's what she said.
That's what she said.
So we're going to give it?
I couldn't hear her.
You're going to give it to her?
Yeah, if that's what they all said, that's what she said.
All right.
She got it. She got it.
That is amazing. Amber, our first winner of the night. You know, it's huge. It's huge. For you,
I really couldn't hear her.
we're going to give her a low-key 360 vape pen. That's right. A nice battery for your cartridges.
Nice.
Thank you.
I think right now I know who I want to pick next. It's the man with the worker gimmick, Candace Blood. That's right. You'd think he was a worker. Candace Blood, are you ready to be the number 5th contestant right here on the 2B1 podcast? Yes, no, maybe? All right, there he is. Frank Knox, why don't we give him a word?
The word is cannabinoids.
Is what? Is what?
Cannabinoids.
Cannabinoids? Cannabinoids? What is it?
Frank doesn't
Cannabinoids.
even notice.
Oh, God, we're in trouble.
I told you what it was, man.
What's the word?
It's cannabinoid. Or noid. Or whatever. I don't know, man. You can't say it. You got some shit, too.
You gonna give me hallucinogens?
The cannabinoids. The cannabinoids.
Boys.
Cannabinoids.
Cannabinoids. Oh, shit. Let me see this list.
worse.
Let me see this list. Oh, this is devastating. I got one. This is going to be great. For Candace Blood, your word is celestial. 1 minute on the clock. Your time starts now.
All right. CELLESTIAL.
Incorrect.
Oh no! Wait a second.
CELESTIAL.
Oh no!
It's crazy.
What a game! We have one for our last contestant. Will there be more than one winner, or will Amber go home? The sole survivor, right here, 2B Blood Podcast. Dustin Nelson, are you ready to play the hottest game show on the hottest podcast in all the world, 2B Blood with Peezy? You are our final contestant. There's only been one winner. We're going to find out. Will it be a hit or will it be the shits? Right here on the 2B Blood Podcast. Dustin, you ready for your word?
I'm ready, Peezy.
Give it to her, Frank.
The word is ballistic.
Ballistic, all right. 1 minute on the clock. Did you take your rip?
One fucking word I can't spell.
Your time starts now.
No.
L.
What?
See, this is the problem I was having with Amber. I can't hear.
BAL.
All right.
ISTIC.
Ooh, incorrect, my friend. There's two L's in ballistic. BALLISTIC. Ballistic.
Wow. Listen. What a game. I mean, that was amazing. Amber, the sole survivor, the only winner who won herself a low-key 360 Slim vape pen. Make sure you send us your info through Facebook Messenger, and we'll make sure to get out your product. Thank you, everybody, for playing the hottest game show on the hottest podcast of all time. 2B Blood with Peezy.
Where's this weed?
That's right, baby. We're going to light up when we come back. Actually, we're just not going to come back. We're just going to call it a day. We're going to come right in. Thank you guys for playing.
See you later, Peezy. Be easy. Stay safe.
Wow.
That was great.
Dude, I thought that was going to be a hit.
That was great.
Words with weed.
I mean,
the hottest game show.
It happened like that, you know?
Dude, we just blew through time. I don't even know what just happened.
You got to think of something for tomorrow. I threw you one idea, you threw a name back for it, and boom, here we are.
Dude.
And now it's the hottest, next week.
We had 7 people.
Next week, we will maybe even raise the antes, because the words were so hard. We may raise the antes. We may be playing for some cold, hard cash.
Oh, wow. That's right. Okay. Well, that'd be crazy. So we're going to do prizes plus cash, or...
Yeah,
or we're going to do straight Venmo deposits, Cash Apps.
Yep, Cash Apps.
Cash App.
Zells.
With a Cash App.
Apple Pays.
Man, that was...
Venmos.
That was so amazing. I'm so happy for everybody who tuned in for that, because that was just podcast history. If you didn't tune in to that segment... Hold on, you know what? I need my fucking... That's right. If you didn't tune in to that segment, then you fucked up.
Well, the joke's on you. That's what I thought you were coming with, man. That's what I thought. That was like perfect time for that saying.
Fucking bullshit.
God damn it, you're right.
Drop the ball.
I did. I dropped the ball.
No, it's not good. That was great.
That was honestly...
Words with weed.
We got to do that more often, bro. I mean, we got everybody all nice and in the room, and that's great,
I mean, I'm ready to commit to this, every week.
I don't know. Every week might be a tough one to do. The dictionary is only so big. If this thing blows up, we're going to be fucked.
Coronavirus today. I heard they added 52 new words or 53 new words to the dictionary today.
Really?
Coronavirus related.
Damn. I did not know that. No.
Yeah, so...
That was a hell of a show, bro. I mean, how are we ever going to top that? That was The Scott.
How are we going to top it next week? We're going to run the same thing. We're going to up the antes.
That's right. We're going to put cash at.
That's why
get the cash at.
Same people can join in again next week. And more people can join as well,
Yeah.
First come, first serve.
That's it. I mean, yeah. I liked how we did it with pre-getting the contestants.
Yeah.
I mean, look how it worked out. We had so many people.
You could resubmit out, to be in the show next week. And if we don't have enough
DJ
room,
DNA says that was fun. Dustin Nelson says I need redemption.
Well, next week, tune in, submit to be in now. And if we have extra room, well, you'll get in.
Absolutely.
But newcomers come first, and then we'll recycle our contestants.
Right. And congratulations to Amber, who kicked all the guys' ass. And
she got two. She got 2 questions.
She did get 2 questions, but there was a little audio issue with her first one, so I felt like it was justified.
Terpenes.
Terpenes.
Well, terpenes.
Terpines.
Terpines.
Terpenes. I don't know. Thank you for tuning in. You're watching on Facebook Live, YouTube, Twitch, Periscope, Twitter, 2BBluntPodcast.com, listening in RTFSportsNetwork.com. Thank you. Make sure you guys follow us on IG, Facebook, Twitter at 2BBlunt Podcast with the number 2. You goddamn right. It's been a hell of a show. Thank you to all our contestants for playing what will forever be dubbed the hottest game show on the hottest podcast.
That's it. We got to run it every week
in all the world.
It's got to be a regular thing.
With Peezy. Words with Weed. Hell of a night from Frank Knox, the Scott from Walmart, and your host. We'll see you next week. Same weed time. Same weed channel.